Hello, beautiful friends. This is Rachel Archelaus. I want to talk today about if you're feeling restless or if you're feeling unsatisfied with your life, why that may be and what you can do about it. So, as you know, we just had our summer solstice in the northern hemisphere, and you are now in winter if you're down south. This is a really big time of year energetically. And a lot has happened over the last year and will continue to happen energetically, which means that your operating system as a human being is changing and evolving. And you're probably noticing that time is not as strict as it used to be. There's a lot more fluidity there. A lot of people say that this year has gone by super fast. And you also may notice that a lot of your decisions carry a little bit more weight. You're feeling either more obligated or more like your boundaries are being crossed more, or you're happier, or you're freer, or you're lighter. There's probably a mix of things going on, but you can probably feel it a little bit more. We have greater access to our extrasensory abilities right now, and that will just continue to grow. So we're going to keep feeling more sensitive. And so that's probably why all of this stuff is coming up for people right now, including myself. I know for me, a lot of this year has been about trying to even understand what will make me happy lifestyle-wise. What kind of hours do I want to work? Where do I want to live? Do I want to live in two places? Do I want to be bi-coastal? Do I want to be a nomad? Do I want to live in a house or a camper? Or do I want to just travel? What kind of relationships do I want? There's so many questions that you can ask yourself, and you'll feel into the answer more than you'll know in your head. It's like you're kind of investigating or interviewing yourself, and you're going to feel what's true for you instead of being able to just talk about it. So a lot of people now are kind of feeling down or low because they're not having the kind of satisfaction or fulfillment that they're wanting in their life. And that feeling is just an indication that something could be better for you. So for example, if you're not happy with where you're living, the kind of space you're in, maybe it's too small, maybe it's too big, maybe it's not the right climate, maybe it's not the right environment. These are all things that are going to make you feel low right now. For me, a lot of this year has been spent automating my business so that I don't have to show up as much, so that I can have more time for my art, for my writing, for traveling, for hiking, etc. And when I think about showing up to work for long hours, it does make me feel low because that's not where I want to be or where I will be pretty soon. So if you're feeling like this, it's just an indication that you are becoming more powerful, more aware, and you do have the resources to change this right now. The first step, obviously, is in identifying what you're feeling, and then maybe why you're feeling that, what factor is causing you to feel like that, and then to ask yourself, what am I inspired to do about this? What would make me feel better? And for a lot of you, you may not know. You may have to put one foot in front of the other and let it progress naturally. So for example, a couple months ago, I started creative writing again. I used to do it a lot. I have an entire creative writing blog that has over 1,000 entries that I just kind of abandoned for 4 years. And I went back to that and I started a new series that has to do with adolescence, growing up, and sexuality, and all kinds of things I've been wanting to explore for a while. And I found a creative way to do it. And that's been adding great satisfaction to my life. I don't know what's going to come of it. It seems like it could be a cool book idea. I don't know what, but it was my first step. My first step was to sit there and say, what do I want to write about? For you, it could be going to look at different houses. It could be going online and seeing what the classified ads say about jobs in your area. Or maybe it's talking to friends and interviewing them about where they live and what they do and what they're excited about. I often find talking to people who are excited about their lives to be great inspiration. And it's not that you're going to go and do what they're doing, but that energy is definitely contagious, and it can give you that spark that you're looking for. So we're at a place right now where we really can design our life. We can design it in the way that is most beneficial to us, that's most exciting to us. And something that goes along with that is just erasing the notion that you have to have more money to do what you want. It's absolutely not true. And if you do need more money to do what you want, it will come as a result of you starting down the journey. I find in my business that when I have plans to do something that will require money, money will come. If I don't, then I'll just make enough to pay my bills and maybe a little extra. It's when I'm active that I make more money. It's when I'm planning or when I'm following my excitement that the money comes in. And I find that to be very true for a lot of spiritually oriented people. The truth of all of this, the higher level thing here, is that we are bigger than this. We are our higher self. We are the bigger multidimensional being, the creator of all of this. And so anytime you need something, you create it for yourself, okay? Or you withhold it because of some grander reason. We are creating our reality. We are literally generating the money in our bank account, the friends, the cats, the furniture, the journey. And so it's up to us to walk forward and then allow ourselves to receive whatever it is we need. I really, really believe that everything that happens in our life is for a good reason, and that there's nothing really that's happening that is bad. We're not ever a victim here, because on a grander scheme, we're so magnificent, right? We don't feel pain, we don't die, there's no good or bad. On the grander, bigger level that we all really are, we're all connected, we're all one. We're playing a game here on Earth. And if you keep that in mind, it will make everything feel a little bit lighter. What's important to remember right now, though, is to honor your feelings. If you're feeling restless, if you're feeling low or down, investigate. See what would make you happy. Go and do it, or start down the journey of that, and you'll really be amazed at how life will come to support you, how your higher self will then shower you with what you want or what will make you happy. So I hope that this helped. If you have questions about this, please put them in the comments, and lots of love from me. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to intuitive art and you've never done it with me, go to intuitiveartacademy.com for your free class. You'll learn how to have a conversation with your higher self in 3 easy steps. That's intuitiveartacademy.com. Enjoy, and I will see you later. Bye-bye.